Holy moly. Holy moly announcements, Batman.
Yeah.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Guys, settle down over there, okay? Welcome to another Geek Culture Congress. One of your hosts is always Louis Speedy Jr. Gonzalez, accompanied by my good friend, Mr. Joey Franchise, and we're here to talk all that geek and nerd and more. And Joey Franchise is always the man with the expertise for D23. Yes. Yes. So we need to talk about D23 today, ladies and gentlemen. All the announcements, D23 passed, and a lot of great announcements from the minds at Marvel, and we need to talk about it, man. A lot of MCU implications, a lot of some Star Wars stuff, and and all the other Disney stuff too.
Yeah. There's a lot that went down.
Yeah, a lot of it went down, man. First off, welcome, Joey. How you doing?
Not bad, bro. Like,
yeah.
Very eventful weekend. A lot of good Marvel news. Some
Nice.
cool Disney news. So that was pretty dope.
Yeah.
I liked it all, man. It was a great weekend. Great weekend on the gig side of things, and a good weekend on the nerd side of things. So
that's what happens when you're famous, bro. You got all kinds of things going on.
Yeah, I guess we're famous in our own world.
Yes, sir. So let's talk about this wait, before we talk about D23, have you caught up with House of the Dragon?
Absolutely.
We took some time off, and we didn't talk about recent stuff, and I don't know why my background music is not playing. Restream. There it is.
Yeah, I was having an issue with my restream trying to connect, like, to go live and stuff.
Half of the companies in Ukraine.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah,
I did see.
So they're gonna fight for their lives over there. So the other half is in Texas. So weird things happen once in a while with Restream, but we're gonna stay keeping it Gucci with Restream.
Keeping it gangster.
Yeah. Let's I want to show I kind of wanted to wait for the other guys to catch up. We're still waiting for Tarek Lewis and Rich Ortiz. Hopefully they'll still join us later on in the show. Hope they're watching this and they're getting their alerts on their social media. Like, oh dang, we forgot about the show. Oh man. Shout outs to everyone who's listening to us on Podcast Radio US. Yes, welcome. This is Geek Culture Congress Podcast. We talk everything geek, nerd, MCU, comic book, anime, video game. Yeah, we talk it all right here. If it's top of the mind in pop culture, on the nerd geek side, we're gonna talk about it right here on the show, ladies and gentlemen. So D23 just passed, and I want to I was gonna get into some things. Before we get into that, let's give some time to Tarek to get here. Hopefully he'll show up. Did you watch Batman Cape Crusader?
Dude, that was on my list to do, and I did not get around to it with the busy weekend I had. But yo, it looks fire. I've heard some solid stuff about it. I know that there was this weird, like, I wasn't sure if it was controversy, but there was a lot of attention around the whole Penguin character. But it looks good. It gives me animated series vibes.
Yeah.
And I think Kevin R.I.P. Kevin Conroy is still voice Batman.
No. It's actually a dude that sounds like him.
It sounds like him. Okay.
Yeah, so it sounds like him. He's very close, but not quite. And yeah, man, it's definitely got you got the original animated vibes with the show. But in a different take. It's more like like a 1950s kind of 60s Batman.
Yeah.
So if you're that you like that Batman, that that Justice League Batman with all the fancy gadgets and the modern, it's probably not gonna, it's an acquired taste, this Batman. But it does have definitely those animated series vibes. But in the old original, like Detective Comics, like first appearance of Batman kind of style. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's cool like that. It's an interesting what do they call that? Like maybe like Elseworlds, you know? You know what I mean? Yeah, it's got an Elseworlds vibe to it.
What
You know.
what kind of threw me off is why isn't it not on HBO Max or
well,
Max?
you know, that's the thing, man. That's the
Amazon.
thing. Max has been experimenting with throwing it on different stuff. They're, you know, selling projects to different streamers and, you know, trying to make money different ways. So
Yeah.
it's interesting. And some of the takes they take some liberties with Harley Quinn and with Penguin, of course, which is the most famous one. But it's nothing like you know, because I know, you know, it's a different, you know, take on Batman, so you're kind of a little bit more like open to these new takes.
Right.
Two-Face is incredible. Two-Face
Really?
is incredible. I really like the take the take with Clayface in the show. And man, that you know they can't end season 1 without teasing Joker, so you know,
Of course.
their Joker looks pretty serious, man. So definitely, if that's not your cup of tea, that, you know, that kind of classic Batman, you know, they even pay homage, you know, when Batman had the gun on the belt back in the 50s
Oh
or
yeah.
60s, you know, they had a little scene there, a little homage to that, you know. But it might not be your cup of tea. But if you like that classic Batman, you're looking for some different take on stuff, and you appreciate the you want that classic animated series vibes, I think you're gonna get into the show. And it's not really for children, man. There's people dying in this, you know, and some dead bodies and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeesh.
Yeah. So it's not for
I'm gonna have it on in the background, man. The Office.
Yeah. It's not gory. You know what I mean? But it's definitely would be kind of like hard to explain maybe to somebody really small. You know?
Gotcha.
Yeah. So just be careful of that. But I highly recommend it, man. I honestly give it probably like 4 stars out of 5, man. I enjoy it.
Oh.
You know?
Yeah, I've been meaning to get to it, man. I've been seeing it pop up on, you know, on my feed for Amazon, and I'm like, yeah, I gotta get to this ASAP.
Cool. Make you a little louder so I can hear what you're saying. There we go. Maybe that's why I couldn't hear the background music. I don't know, my settings all screwy for some other show that I do. I guess we're just gonna have to get into it, ladies and gentlemen. First off, before we touch D23, let's talk that finale. Hot D. No Hot D was happening. The hot tease.
Shows.
Season finale of House of the Dragon, and man, yeah. What a way to like spin the bottle, and you know, and no return on investment at the end yet.
Yeah,
you know, and I get it.
They're setting up season 3, and I know there's 2 more seasons left after this one. Yeah, you know, I'm not gonna hold you. I dozed off a few times, like, you know, checking my phone, because I feel like it was a draggy episode. A lot of dialogue, though.
Yeah, yeah. And, I mean, usually those episodes that are like that, usually they're moving the plot along, and there's a lot of great acting, and you know, and you're like, and you're invested in in all the dialogue, you know, and the talkie, you know what I mean? But this one, it really sounded like they were just dancing around the prey, you know, should I say? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, they're gearing up for war. Yeah. I thought what was cool was you know, Damon seeing the future and kind of confining to, you know, Rhaenyra leading the way and really accepting her as a queen. Finally, I feel like he was always had a ulterior motive. You know, he's thirsty for that throne. But he just kind of saw the future, and you know, you got the White Walkers, you know what I'm saying? You got them popping up in his in the future.
That was cool.
And Daenerys they alluded to that. So
sure
yeah, I thought that was probably like the best takeaway from that episode, and probably one of my favorite scenes, because it just really kind of set the tone for, you know, it's about to go down in season 3, and it's gonna go crazy.
Yeah. But definitely, so a lot of people really upset about the
no, they are. Yeah. I know that. I've been reading it all over social.
I don't know how I mean, I'm not upset about it, but I just wish they would have, you know, I mean, I guess maybe it was just one episode too many, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They could have really left off. I felt like they could have left off with a bang. I mean, season 1 ended on a bang. And it was like, bro, like, it was just kind of an eye opener. And this one just really it dragged, and it really,
Yeah.
what's coming, but it really just didn't give like that extra punch to get you hyped for next season.
No, yeah, it was lacking. It was lacking. But overall though, excellent season.
Oh, great season.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. Overall though, excellent season. The ending, give or take, was a little odd, but definitely an excellent season. But we're just gonna have to get into it, ladies and gentlemen. D23 2024 went down, and man, a lot of cool announcements from a lot of Marvel projects. We had Ironheart. They showed some newly released footage right there, exclusive.
They gotta do a better job at catching people, taking people's phones before they walk into that room.
I think you know what? At this point, I just think they just let it happen, brother. You know what I mean?
They let it happen, but if they're gonna let it happen, at least get your views up and build your hype. If you're Marvel, in a sense, or maybe you just don't have to. I don't know what their strategy is when stuff like that happens. But man, I'm on Twitter and I'm getting clear bootleg copies of trailers that are being shown at D23, and I thought it was
X
awesome.
Is wild.
X is a wild place.
X is wild though. X wanted to charge me though to stream on
Elon Musk, man.
Elon Musk, bro. He must be hard up, bro.
I don't know what's going on. He's up for some type of get back. I don't know from what, but I don't know. Richest man. He's like one of the richest men on the planet.
Yeah. Well, he's trying to get my
he moving like he down bad, man. What's going on? you moving like you down bad, bro. Like you straight. X got you messed up. The investment got you messed up.
Since we're on it, I just want to know how much it is.
Check it out.
I completely forgot.
I totally didn't wasn't aware that they had a whole but I don't be on X like that anyway. I'm usually on with my franchise on film account, but I don't really go on like my personal account too much like that.
And I'm usually not like I'm not even on here enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I do some of my like my DJing streams, I like to do them on Twitch and stuff. X, should I say? Sorry, X. But all right, so let's see here. If I wanted to post, right, and if I wanted to go live, here. To join. No, it doesn't even let me. Do that. More. Here we go. Monetization, settings, and privacy. Let's look at that. Let's go to my account. Bam. What's my password again? Let's see. Oh, premium. Yeah. See, it wants me to go for premium. So it wants me to do the premium at $7 a month, $84 a year, so I could stream. Let's see.
What, $7 a month and $84 for the year?
The basic is $267 a month, which is $32 billed manually, but it doesn't say nothing about being able to go live. Because you don't even have all the same stuff. I think you definitely. Let's see here. Anyway, I think we're wasting a little too much time on here. Write articles, separate the post, create a suggestion, videos. Yeah, you definitely got to pay the premium. You got to pay that premium, boy, to be live. So anyway, $7 a month. I said no, so I ain't live on X. I've been live on X for a while. But it's a wild place to be, I tell you that. And I just don't engage. Like, I don't comment on anybody. I really don't care. I really not. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. But I'm intrigued by this Ironheart show. It was kind of like, this is like the kind of when like Marvel felt like they could just do whatever the hell they wanted.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm a little scared about the show. and I think it's cool. I did like Dominic Thorne's, appearance in Wakanda Forever. I thought it was okay, and Ryan Coogler definitely is apparently the executive producer on it. But how much is his fingerprint on this show? Is actually I'm not really sure.
I think to
You know what I
keep
mean?
the integrity of uh, you know, the way he introduced her into Black Panther, I thought it was really dope how she was incorporated in it.
Mm,
Um, I think he has to really have his hands in this project just for the simple fact that you know you don't want whoever to step in that role to portray the character differently, and you're going off, you know leaving off on a good note from the
right.
Black Panther movie, and now this character has her standalone series, and whoever is in charge of this thing kind of doesn't really give the same vibe that you got from the film. So I mean, I'm all for Ryan Coogler. I think that's what actually helps the show a lot more is him being involved. You
Mm,
feel more confident in it being good and the storytelling being right and the character growing.
right.
I'm enjoying. I love the cast. Also, I'm a huge Anthony Ramos fan too. From Hamilton
Mm-hmm.
and Transformers, and to see him now play a bad guy is going to be interesting. He's what the Red Hood.
Yeah. Which is
So
which is a great character, by the way.
yeah, I'm
You
not
know.
too familiar. I know he's a magic based character.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and from what I'm hearing from rumors is, he's connected with Mephisto in the
Yeah.
series, and I
Yeah. He
think they
doesn't.
alluded to that in the trailer because you see
Mm-hmm.
his back tats.
Yeah.
And it's kind of has some weird
He kind of does a deal with Mephisto to get power, so he can
right,
be a great villain. Really, that's it. That's his motivation.
yeah.
And that's the comic book. But I'm not sure. Sure they'll they'll MCU it up here in the show. But we'll see what happens, man.
But what we
I
see in
did
the
see some of
trailer,
the leaks. Yeah, I saw
yeah,
some of the leaks, so I thought it was interesting.
it's interesting. She gets kicked out of MIT.
Yeah.
She's trying to rebuild her suit. She links up with Anthony Ramos's character, Red Hood, who kind of gets her the stuff that she needs in order to build her suit. But she comes to find out he's involved in some crazy stuff, and things start to unfold. And the trailer kind of sets it up to kind of get you hyped for the series. And I think the way they cut it was awesome because Ironheart would I feel like she's still a brand new character. Like she
Hmm.
popped on the comics like probably like 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Um, with the Riri Williams, and I know with Robert Downey Jr. Stepping away from Iron Man, that Iron Man character being so pivotal and MCU success.
Right.
It's like you gotta have something that kind of is in that same tone in that same realm. And Riri Williams, I mean, obviously makes sense. I mean, not built yet for a theater release
Mm.
because she's still a new character, and that's why I think the series and doing the Disney Plus. And this is where I always said where the Disney Plus like content like stories like this need to live on Disney Plus so you can grow with these people. Like you sit through episodes, you get involved, you invest yourself into these stories. And I haven't read an Ironheart comic, I'll be honest, and I'm intrigued by the trailer, and I'm excited to see what Disney does with or MCU or Marvel Disney does with this series. And it tells a story to get me intrigued, and I'll dive into the comics as well. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm excited for her. I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be solid.
Well, what a lot of people were really excited about is Daredevil Born Again. They got a full trailer. I think it's even up right now. The trailer.
Is it?
I think so. I
I
don't know.
saw the
Or
bootleg. I
maybe.
was watching all the bootlegs, man. Everything everybody was getting in real time. I was
I
I
see.
was right there with it.
Well, I may be wrong, but definitely it looks like that will probably get soon to consume in high definition. So hopefully, um, looking
Everybody's.
forward to that. Looking forward to that. Let's show some new graphics, marketing graphics and stuff like that. Agatha all along, with the Catherine Hahn show. I don't know about that one, man. I just don't not feeling it, brother. I don't know.
Yeah, I
It's just
thought
not
I
for
was
me.
gonna. I thought I was gonna be into it, and I think it's just because it's so close to start airing episodes September.
Mm, mm.
And I don't know, it's just unless listen, you want to really you want to impress me, bring Wanda back at the end,
I don't know,
because
man.
I'm
I
just
don't know
trying to
about that.
understand where the witch stuff kind of falls into this multiverse saga, and that's a lot of the, the issue with, and Deadpool alluded to this, like when he's telling Wolverine, hey, you're joining the MCU at a really bad, at a low time, because like it's just I feel like it's just all over the place, and I expect better from Kevin Feige when it comes to stuff like this.
Yeah, I feel like this is one of those shows again that was being created in.
Well, I think because Catherine
weird
Hahn's like
time, you know what I mean?
Catherine Hahn was so good at playing that role. It's like, I mean, yeah, she was great. I didn't think it deserved a whole season.
Yeah,
I didn't think she deserved her own show yet. I mean, Agatha Harkness plays a pivotal point in certain stories, but
even though I do this kind of show, it's just not priority for me to really be on it. You know what I mean? To watch it every week, So I don't know. You guys are gonna have to tell me about it and tell me if it's good or not.
No, I mean, I gotta watch it. Yeah, I gotta watch it, but it's giving me Hocus Pocus vibes.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for Bette Midler and old girl to pop up, and you know what I mean.
I need to finish. What I have to finish on Disney Plus is Percy Jackson, the Olympians.
Isn't there another season of that?
They got another season coming, and I guess it's the installment that's based on the Sea of Monsters. Officially, that's what this report that I'm reading at to keep on track here. Tron Ares. I'm kind of excited for that. I like the Tron. I like the latest Trons that they come out with. They're actually pretty lit. It's kind of the sci-fi that I kind of like.
Crazy. I've never seen a Tron movie, but after watching this trailer, I gotta dive back into, what was it, 80s? The first one came out.
The first one, yeah.
And the other one came out.
A little hard to watch. The first one's a little hard to watch. Some things are a little dated,
Yeah.
But the second one is.
What is even the premise of that movie?
It's kind of like AI. It's a little bit like what we're dealing with now, but the movie was like way far ahead in time. So the creator, I guess in the first movie, I believe he gets sucked in. I need to rewatch it again, to be honest with you. But I think he gets sucked into the world by accident, the computer world by accident, and he's trying to get out. And the second one is more, I think his second generation gets sucked in, and he's trying to save his son or whatever. But it gets a little deeper than that too, the self-awareness, the computer program and the world self-awareness that it has and all that stuff. So it's interesting. It's interesting that how what the heck happened to my thing here. Anyway, it's definitely, if you like that kind of sci-fi, get into it. I think you're gonna enjoy it.
Word.
Snow White footage. I might actually enjoy watching a live action Snow White, a Disney's live action Snow White.
I don't know how I feel about these CGI dwarves, man.
Yeah, are they? I thought they had some makeup on or something. I don't know.
Nah, they're definitely CGI.
Yeah.
Who knows? I mean, I'll probably end up watching. I think I love the these live action versions of the classics that we used to watch and pretty much grew up on. Yeah, it's something to watch. I mean, I think I'm more excited for the Mufasa movie than this one.
Yeah, they're working on that too. Mufasa the Lion King. That's interesting. Oh, let's see.
It's gonna be like the story's gonna be told by like Zazu and Simba and like Timon and Pumbaa. Like they're telling the story to Simba's kids.
Ah, I see. I like that. Agent 626 Stitch.
Yeah,
live action of that.
That was cool. I thought that was good. That was cool.
That would be kind of interesting. They're gonna do some musicals of Greatest Showman and Frozen and Hercules. That's gonna be interesting. They announced that.
They're doing a live action. They're doing a live action Hercules.
No, a musical.
Oh,
sorry. The first trailer for Skeleton Crew, Star Wars. They gave us a glimpse of Jude Law, and his character. Ben Mendelsohn. They're gonna do that. They announced that season 2 of Andor, so that might slap.
Yeah.
They had some footage for a Mandalorian and Grogu. That's gonna be the first feature of that in that film of that era right there. So that's gonna be interesting. What else? An animation side. I'm not gonna watch. I'm just not interested in Skeleton Crew. That's another one that you guys can just have to tell me if it's good or not. I can't do it after Acolyte. I can't do it.
Down.
Big letdown, bro.
Yeah, I didn't. I don't even think I saw the trailer for Skeleton Crew.
Yeah.
I did, however, see the Mandalorian and Grogu movie trailer. That they showed that at D23.
Yeah.
And that was cool. They brought back. See, and I'm bad with the Star Wars characters, and I know Star Wars fans probably kill me for this. The purple guy.
The purple guy. I don't know what the purple guy is, so we'll just move on.
He's like, he's in the. I've seen him. I remember him. He's from the games though. He's from the Jedi games down that they've been putting out.
I don't know.
With Cal Kestis.
Okay. Okay. Well,
the purple dude, man.
I definitely don't know because I haven't
watched this. See, now I gotta go dive in and
I haven't been able to finish those games. It's a life, you know.
Let me see. What the hell's his name? Purple guy. Purple guy. Where we at? Oh, damn, he ain't even. That's crazy. Star Wars Jedi. It just gives me like Mace Windu.
Oh, well.
It's not him though.
It's not him though. Yeah, don't worry about it. We get it though. Some cool.
No, it's gonna bother me if I don't get it. You don't understand.
Well, they announced Zootopia 2. What else they announced here? Incredibles 3. Frozen 3. Avatar 3. They started to show the title. They unveiled the title there.
Avatar 3, they did?
Yeah.
That's cool.
What else we got? Hoppers, some Pixar movie called Hoppers. Inside Out film franchise. They're gonna make a TV show, maybe. Interesting. What else we got? Moana.
Moana 2.
Yeah, Moana 2. It's gonna be good. I think that's gonna make a lot of money.
Jaro Tapo.
I still don't know who the characters.
Yeah,
and then they announced, of course, the next Avatar movie, which is going to be called Avatar: Fire and Ash.
I still haven't seen the sequel. I still haven't seen the second.
Me neither. I saw half of it, and I didn't finish it. I feel so horrible. You know what? That's a priority on my list to see that second Avatar. And then there's some sequel to Freakier Friday. So what? Chris Brown and what's the other dude that made that song?
Lil Dicky.
Yeah, Lil Dicky and Chris Brown. You think they're gonna make a part 2?
That'd be funny. That'd be funny. Damn, that's crazy. Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis coming back.
Yeah.
Wow.
And Chad Michael Murray. I don't know if he was in the original.
Chad Michael Murray.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's wild.
And they're bringing back all the early 2000 vibes.
Yeah. That's it, man. That's all I got for today's show, man. Unless I'm forgetting something else.
There was a new Captain America: Brave New World.
Oh yeah.
Trailer, man. Can't forget that.
We got that. If you're in, you're smart enough, you could find it on X or whatever. But literally Harrison Ford changing into Red Hulk behind the president podium.
That was the money shot right there. The money shot. Yeah. But bruh, the mentioning of adamantium.
Oh, really?
They mention adamantium. So the way the trailer opens up, it's a pretty much a carbon copy of the one we just saw that just got released a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
But this time they added more of the scene of Harrison Ford's Thunderbolt Ross talking and having having Sam Wilson and all the guys within his wherever he's holding this conference where he has like the screen around him.
Right.
And on the screen, he's like showing, or saluting Sam Wilson for protecting, the adamantium. You don't know it's adamantium yet, but he's saying protecting the island, the Tiamat Island.
Right.
And he said, we discovered a new element. I present to you adamantium. And I'm like, and you just hear everybody like from the bootleg I saw, you just hear everybody going crazy. And I went crazy. I'm like, bro, we finally got it. So we are we know that Thunderbolt Ross or somebody in part of his regime is gonna have some, a piece of that.
Right.
I guess there's like you see, I guess, President Ross with I guess a prime minister from China. And I'm assuming that's kind of like the that'll kind of be like the Weapon X. I think China's gonna probably do the Weapon X stuff.
Okay.
And that's how like Wolverine gets created, and which makes sense because you've seen like in the Wolverine and the Silver Samurai stuff from that sequel. I think they're gonna kind of give Wolverine that more, maybe tell that tale from that end of the world. I think that's gonna be cool. That's my prediction. But the trailer was dope. It's very Winter Soldier meets Civil War in a sense. Because I say Civil War because I think there's gonna be multiple characters. They're just not showing it. The fact that you're showing us Red Hulk means that something bigger is gonna pop up.
Wow. Okay.
And I think Hulk will pop up. And if you pay attention to the trailer, he's telling President Ross is telling Cap is that our new Cap that I want you to assemble reassemble the Avengers. So that's gonna be cool. You got Serpent Society. Obviously, they're gonna be the big bad of the movie, also.
Yeah.
And yeah,
but there was a lot of rumors that they canned that part of the story, but
that's what Giancarlo Esposito character. That's the group he's part of.
I see.
So
cool. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's it for today's show, man. It's just me and you today, Joey Franchise. Let everyone know how they can follow you, sir.
Follow me on the gram at Joey Franchise on film for all content like this.
Yeah. And of course,
I just dropped a video for my top 5 MCU movies after Endgame.
Oh, okay.
So check it out.
Cool.
Let me know. Cool. Drop a comment on the Franchise on Film page, and let's debate.
Yeah. You can follow me at DJ Speedy JR all the socials, and of course subscribe to the Speedy's Multiverse YouTube channel, the official home of the live show of Geek Culture Congress podcast. And of course, you just want to consume podcasts, it's all good, man. Just look for Geek Culture Congress podcast wherever you listen to your podcasts, and you will subscribe to us there, and you will be alerted every time we upload a new episode for you to consume. And shouts out to everyone joining us at Podcast Radio US. Thank you so much for listening to us, and it's our pleasure to come bring you all the geeky nerdy news all the time and everything's come off. Hopefully we'll have a full show with everybody, ladies and gentlemen, next week. But for today, that's it. Just me, Speedy, and Joey signing off. We'll see you again Monday, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. We try and go live on Speedy's Multiverse YouTube channel and everywhere else you're watching this. Also, Geek Culture Congress podcast. Signing off. Have a good one, everybody. Be safe. Peace.
Peace, God.